Welcome to Comcast High School Sports on Demand, powered by MaxPreps.com. I'm Cynthia Nickerson. The first person who made an impact on Chassity Irving's life in terms of basketball was her older brother. It was back when Chassity was around 5 years old. She recalls her brother showing her how to play on a miniature goal.
That's how I learned how to play, is through my brother, because he always hustled and he always told me, if you want to be a good ball player, you do this, you do that. And I learned from him by going to his basketball game, his high school basketball games. And then his career ended when he broke both of his heels.
And that tragedy also made an impact on Chassity. It taught her a valuable lesson.
To me, because he was goofing around when he did it, so I personally thought to myself, never goof around when you're doing something that you really love, because it can end in a heartbeat. And I feel like that's my lesson learned. That's what I think about every time I think about screwing up in a game, or if I mess up, I kind of get down on myself, but I bring it back up because I don't want my career ending just because either I have an attitude and bringing myself down and my team, or because I'm goofing around in the game, not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, helping my team out.
Chassity is their strongest post defender, usually guarding the other team's best post player. She also gives her team an extra ball handler because she started out as a guard. She's an unselfish player, playing with the same enthusiasm whether she's starting or coming off the bench as a sub. But one of Chassity's biggest contributions is her ability to spread the floor by hitting mid-range jumpers, and when the teams really need it, she's not afraid to go from behind the arc, which is a skill that is still a shock to opposing teams.
Yes, they're shocked because they think because a post player is supposed to be under the goal and rebounding and putting back up shots and rebounding, that no post can shoot. But I've learned as a three-year varsity player now, as a sophomore getting on varsity, my coach always told me last year, whenever you don't have it in the post, always go step out in three-point because you're good at shooting three-pointers. Because as a freshman, I was a post player, but I also knew how to shoot from the three-point line.
And in this game against Hightower, Chassity nailed a crucial three-pointer late in the fourth quarter to put her team ahead. Not only did she hit the shot, but she also hit the floor. Was it an and one?
It was supposed to be an and one, but I just let it slide. I went on so I can be able to help my team for the defense, with defense.
And Chassity is helping her team all the way into the postseason. The Lady Broncos started the year the best-kept secret in Fort Bend. But now Chassity and her teammates know that everyone is coming for them. Chassity says she doesn't care if the other teams fear them or respect them. She's ready to do what it takes to get the win.
It doesn't matter to me, as long as you know that I can be in the paint, but also step out and shoot a three in your face. Then yeah, I want you to know that I can do either one, regardless of what you think I can.
When Chassity first started out playing basketball, she was a guard, and she loved handling the ball and getting her teammates involved. Now she spends most of the game on the low blocks.
Yeah, at first I was kind of iffy on being a post player because I thought that from being a guard for 2 years from my previous coach, now becoming a post, it kind of shocked me because I thought I'll always be a guard. But now being a post, I feel confident because I can either be a post and help my team out that way, or be a guard also and shoot and help them also in a three-point perspective too. Yeah.
Chassity wants basketball to be part of her life forever. She realized basketball was definitely for her after a middle school victory.
It's been my goal since 7th grade year when I won district, and as a 7th grader, me and my teammate Denisha, we were on the same 7th grade A team, and we went to district and we won the game. And that was my proudest moment in basketball history, that I won district with one of my teammates. Like, I thought that basketball would only be a middle school thing because of my grades. But coming into high school and seeing that I could keep my grades up and I could do everything I can to help out my team, I really wanted to further my commitment in basketball and just go further, because I knew from that day that I won district against Fort Settlement, it helped me realize that basketball is my life.
So her goal now is to use the sport to advance her education and hopefully one day make it her career.
I want to play in college, and if I have the ability to go to pros, I want to go to the pros too, so I can further my future instead of just stopping in high school and stopping in college. I would rather go further than that.
And when asked who her basketball role models are, Chassity did not hesitate. Her role model is not a professional player or even a college player.
My role models in basketball was Denisha Richardson, my teammate, because she helped me throughout years, and Trishelle Phillips, she helped me too. She helped me become who I am today. They both did. because they encourage me never to give up when I'm shooting, never to give up when I'm driving, never to give up when I'm shooting my free throws. Always push further, because you never want to stop somewhere and then you have nowhere to go afterwards.
So with dedication and drive, Chassity hopes her senior year will end with a Lady Bronco victory at regionals or beyond. She emphasizes to girls coming behind her that the Bronco way is tough, but it works in the long run to make you a better player and a better person.
The Bronco way is staying focused, making sure you don't get down on yourself and stay in your studies. Don't never follow somebody else or do something. You have to do it the Bronco way by following the next person. Tell them to come to practice on time and never be late, and make sure you're committed to the team and not committed to everything else but your team. Not show up to practice, but show up on game day and expecting to play. Do it the Bronco way by coming to practice, working hard, being disciplined, dedicated, and everything. That's the Bronco way to me.
I'm Cynthia Nickerson. Thanks for watching Comcast High School Sports on Demand, powered by MaxPreps.com.